Okay. Okay. Bleach gets a clap this week. It's still some things that's a little bit weird, but I'll get to that. But overall, hype chapter of Bleach. This is why deep down I still believe in Bleach, because it brings us chapters like we got today. But at the same time, we know how Bleach does and what could very well happen in Bleach. Hence what happened to Urahara. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Infrared. Welcome to the Scout Reports. Today I bring you a manga review of Bleach chapter 668. Kicking right back where we left off last week with the battle of the two strongest. The strongest Quincy and the Miracle. And the strongest of the Shinigami, Kenpachi Zaraki. And they're going in on each other right at the beginning of the match. No matter what Zaraki's doing, it doesn't seem to phase the Miracle right now. And Miracle takes a little bit of time to explain his ability once again. And I think that Kubo is beginning to poke a little bit of fun of itself right now, because we know in Bleach, people are notorious for revealing their abilities and then they get exposed for it. And Zaraki has a little bit of fun with that by saying, you know, you're being the cliche villain here by explaining everything that you're going to do. What are you going to do next? Tell me your ability. But the Miracle gets back at him as well, saying, well, you're just as big as an idiot because you keep trying to do the same thing and attack me, and it's not getting you anywhere. And we get a little bit of quip from Hitsugaya on that point, saying these two fighting each other is like a match made in heaven, or in hell, should we say, as you basically have two demons fighting each other. But Zaraki and the Miracle, they're going at it. You see a little bit of mutual respect between them, as well as the Miracle, as big as he is, he's still fast, so Zaraki can't put a hand on him, or anything he's doing isn't affecting him. But the Miracle has a little bit of respect for Kenpachi as well, because no matter how hard he keeps bashing him down, he just keeps getting back up. And it's to the point where Hitsugaya tries to intervene again, but he's slapped out of the way angrily by Kenpachi, telling him to stay out of battle, pretty much scolding him. And when that happens, Byakuya is basically saying, it's no point in trying to talk to him, Hitsugaya. Stop it. You know, he's a brute. He's going to fight. Stop trying to get in his way. But Hitsugaya pretty much explains his stance on this one. I mean, he's worried. Zaraki's doing everything that he can to the Miracle right now, and it just seems like he's not putting a dent in him. And they're getting tired. I mean, Hitsugaya's tired, Byakuya's tired, everybody's tired. Their energy's just running out right now. And Hitsugaya points out that Zaraki's fighting so hard right now that he doesn't even have his eye patch. And you know, no eye patch Zaraki is probably be one of the most broken things in Bleach. So he's going all out without his eye patch, and he still isn't doing anything. And Hitsugaya is genuinely worried about him. He was like, I don't want to see anybody die. I don't want to lose any more of my teammates. So the battle with these two continue, and as that's going on, Hitsugaya comes up with a plan. He says, I'm going to use the last bit of my energy with Hiyorimaru, and I'm going to try to freeze, or I am going to freeze the Miracle, but I'm going to need your help, Byakuya. He said, ask Byakuya once he freezes him up to use Senbon Zakura to shatter the Miracle. So that's going to be their plan. And of course, I'm pretty sure Zaraki will be a part of that as well. As the battle rages on and Zaraki keeps getting pounded, the Miracle slapping Hitsugaya and Byakuya out the way as well. And the plan isn't working. You know, the Miracle gloats a little bit again. And as the battle rages on, we see Zaraki probably the most beat down we ever seen him in Bleach. I think right now, he's probably more on the ropes than he was against the hand of the Soul King, and maybe even the three zombies at this point. But as he's on the ground beat down, he hears a voice urging him to get up, telling him to get back up and what's wrong. And that voice comes from none other than Yachiro. Where was she at? I mean, last we seen her was, what, a year ago? I thought she was dead. But she's back, and he recognizes that voice. He asks the same question. He's like, Yachiru, what are you doing here? And that's when she proclaims that if you use me correctly, it'll be nobody that can strike you down. And as she says that, she takes Zaraki's hand, and you see aura coming around Zaraki as he's baffled by this power that he now has. And with her saying that, he's asking what is his power. And with him saying that, Yachiru replies that this power that you feel is what everybody else calls Bankai. Yo, we are about to see Zaraki's Bankai, people. I mean, his Shikai is just really just a big ass sword, so I can imagine what his Bankai is. That takes me to some points as I close out the chapter here, because that's where we leave off. How is Yachiru, how is she not only a Zanbakuto, how is she a Bankai? Everybody can see her. See, this is kind of what happened towards the end of Naruto as well, as you know, rules that were written earlier on in the series are beginning to be overridden, because I don't know if the creators just forgot, or he's tired, or he thinks we don't know this. But a pretty big thing was, you know, the Zanbakutos, the Shikais, they were supposed to be spirits. They were supposed to be embodiments of the Shinigami. But Yachiru, she's been around. People can see her. She's a lieutenant. She has her own Shikai. She fought in this arc, so how is it that she's his Bankai? I mean, unless the rogue Zanbakuto arc from the anime is like canon now, and these things can materialize, and maybe she's like a perfect form. I just don't get where they're going with this one. Let me know what you guys think. I think it's just a big cluster. I think Kubo doesn't care anymore. He's just trying to get through this, and maybe he just forgot his own rules that he's written. But let me know what you think. I know I'm definitely excited to see what his Bankai can do. Maybe it's a twist to it. What if Zaraki is actually the Bankai? I know that's a little bit of a stretch, but I mean, hell, at this point we have Bankais that people have been seeing all along, and that's happening just fine. Another thing that kind of tipped me off about that is, remember when Zaraki was fighting Unohara, and he was baffled when his Shikai was talking to him because he didn't know what the voice was, but he recognized his lieutenant in this one. And I mean, it's a nice thing to it, because you remember he found her when she was lonely and when he was lonely, so it can still be the embodiment of his spirit. But I was kind of hoping more for like a mentor-mentee, father-son type relationship with these two, not Bankai and Bankai. So that's it for the chapter. How'd you guys feel about the fight? Definitely let me know down in the comments. And that's all I have for you right now. Of course, if you liked anything I had to say, go ahead and hit the like button. And if you want more, go ahead and subscribe. Stay tuned, as tomorrow I will be bringing you an anime review of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It's here, people. Let's get hyped. Spring anime is here. Tomorrow we kicking off with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And we also have season 2 of Terraformers Revenge. I'm hyped for that as well. If it lives up and addresses some of the mistakes that the first season of Terraformers had, has the potential to be great. So if I don't have those out for you guys Friday night, it'll definitely be up Saturday morning. And Sunday, get ready for that Boku no Hero Academia Greatness. I'm so hyped for that. I can't even sit still right now. It's like I never want to rush the weekend, but I just wish it was Sunday so we can get to this greatness, so everybody can see what I see in this series. But that was all for the Scout Report. Thank you very much for your time, and as always, you guys can be anywhere on YouTube, but you chose to listen to me, and I really appreciate that. So from your boy Infrared, thanks for joining me. See you soon.